it's going to be a big challenge for the India after they lose the test series. So now let's take a look how the Indian player performed against the South Africa in ODIs through these graphics. First, Virat Kohli in 31 matches. If you take his score, 1,504 runs, average 65.39, 5 centuries and 8 half centuries, and highest score is 160 runs. Talking about Rohit Sharma, in 26 matches, that is 25 innings, he scored 106 runs, average 33.58, 3 centuries and 2 half centuries, and highest score is 150, that is in Kanpur in 2015. Talking about the next player, KL Rahul, in 8 matches, he scored 187 runs, average is 27.71, no century and 2 half centuries, and highest score is 55. So he looked to improve his record this time around on South Africa. And Rishabh Pant, in 3 matches, 101 runs, average is 33.66. So far, no century scored against South Africa, and 50s only 150, and highest score is 85. These are the records against South Africa of the key Indian players. And if you talk about bowlers, Kuldeep Yadav will be in focus. In 13 matches, he has taken 27 wickets, and the average is 16.51, and the economy is 4.56, and best bowling figures are 4 for 18. And Arshdeep Singh, just 3 matches, but a fantastic record, 10 wickets, average is 9.50, and the economy is 3.52, and best bowling figures are 5 for 37. So Arshdeep will be crucial against South Africa for India. And now to break down this big match and the talking points ahead of the first ODI in Ranchi, we are joined by senior sports journalist Vimal Kumar, one of the key voices to analyze Indian cricket, from India's injury setbacks to South Africa's renewed confidence after the test series. Vimal has been tracking every angle of this contest. Vimal, a very warm welcome on Match Point on DD India, and great to have you again on the show. If you talk about this match, as you are in Ranchi, you are following the match. Big names of the Indian cricket, present, past and future, all are assembled in Ranchi, and we also saw how the MS Dhoni hosting the party for our Indian team. So tell something about how the atmosphere is right now in Ranchi, if consider the big names are there.
Oh, first of all, thank you so much, Nayan, for having me on your show. And I was actually pleasantly surprised when I came to cover this ODI game. To be honest, I come from Jharkhand. I had never covered an ODI game. In fact, I just covered one test match last year. And the atmosphere is so different, so contrast. And you can imagine why. Maybe obviously India did not do well in the test series. And the big guns were missing. Obviously, they have retired. Rocco, as we say, the entire match has been built around them, Rocco. And what I saw just outside the team hotel yesterday and today, hundreds of people, waiting outside just to get the glimpse when team bus is going there. Same situation in JSCS Stadium outside there. Then the whole night, if you go there, the whole night people are standing in the queue. Everyone is looking for one ticket. There is a black marketing stories. People have been bombarding me with the ticket requests and all that. All this adds up to say that what cricket means to Ranchi, the land of MS Dhoni. So if you talk about cricket fever, it is at its intense best. Yes, last time when Indian team were playing test match, MS Dhoni was not there, but this time he was here and he hosted Virat Kohli. And I remember I met Virat Kohli the other day when he went to Dhoni's house for the dinner. He had told me that he has an evening appointment and he had a great time, in fact. So all in all, the only thing is that whether Dhoni will turn out to watch this game, to see his team India, his old other former teammates performing, that will something interesting. We are not too sure at this stage whether Dhoni will attend the match or not.
So of all the crowd pullers of the Indian cricket team who pulls the crowd are in Ranchi, Vimal, talking about the Indian captaincy shuffle, it is the forced, as you know, this is India's third international match with a third different captain. How disruptive is this constant leadership change, whether it is due to the injuries or other reasons? What does KL Rahul need to get right immediately as ODI captain after that debacle in the test matches?
I think, see, in an ideal world, maybe, yes, you are right that you want a settled leadership like a regular captain and a regular vice captain. But unfortunately, Indian selector decided that Rohit will not continue as ODI captain. So they appointed Shubman Gill. Shreyas Iyer was appointed vice captain. There was no KL Rahul or Rishabh Pant as a vice captain. But unfortunately, both Shreyas Iyer and Subman Gill, they got injured. Selector had this opportunity. They could have asked Rohit, in that can he continue for one more series? Because this is not something extraordinary. I remember during the Asia Cup when 2018 when Dhoni had quit captaincy and Rohit rested for one game, Dhoni did captain. So I don't think so. If they had decided something, they could have asked Rohit and he could have done that. But maybe they have different logic. So now KL Rahul again because he has led India in Test matches. But suddenly you want that Rishabh Pant who was the captain in the Test match in Guwahati. Now suddenly he may not be too sure of his place. So these are the things slightly in terms of leadership. But KL Rahul has been a fantastic player at number 5, the wicketkeeper batsman. He's in a div. Let's just not connect what he did in the Test series against South Africa. ODI challenges are entirely different. Wickets are different. Challenges are different. Teams are different. So hopefully this slightly unsettled leadership factor will not
Right.
harm India much.
Definitely, it's not going to harm much. But talking about the middle order puzzle, with Shreyas Iyer injured and Gill also ruled out, how big a concern is India's reshuffled batting core? And between Ruturaj Gaikwad and Rishabh Pant, who looks the better fit for the number 4 role if you talk about this match? And definitely, if you take a look, there are multiple options too. There is Harshit Rana is there, Nitish Kumar Reddy is there. So do you think that is a big selectors big problem for not only the team management to pick the best 11, the position of the, as you mentioned, Rishabh Pant is also not totally, he will be there in the spot or not. So how do you look this middle order or the puzzle that Indian cricket right now faces?
I think yes, that's a dilemma because and at the same time it is a issue of combination, but huge opportunity for a couple of players like say someone like Yashasvi Jaiswal. He has been terrific in Test cricket, ever 50 plus average, but he has not got chances in ODI cricket. Now Shubman Gill is injured. He gets the opportunity to open with Rohit Sharma, his former captain, and this left-right combination. Remember, Jaiswal was part of the T20 World Cup in 2024. So bigger. Similarly, you can say the first time Tilak Verma has got his opportunity and he's being seen as next big talent capable of performing in all 3 formats. So he has got the opportunity because Shreyas Iyer is not there. Rishabh Pant has got comeback opportunity because the number 1 wicketkeeper batsman is KL Rahul in ODI format. Then there is Dhruv Jurel, Sanju Samson who got 100 in South Africa against South Africa. But he's not part of the setup. There is a lot of competition among wicketkeeper batsmen because there is no Ishan Kishan there as well. So he will be there. So competition there, so many options, and obviously Dhruv Jurel is there as we speak. Nitish Kumar Reddy, who didn't have the great Test series, he would be trying to shut all the critics what they have been writing and talking about him. So overall, yes, one can sense this Indian team slightly looks under pressure because South Africa is very confident. They thrashed India in the Test series, but one ODI cricket is a different challenge. So India would like to win this
Right.
series, and Ranchi should be some sort of turnaround for this Indian cricket team.
Definitely, as you mentioned, there will be some turnaround for the Indian cricket team this Ranchi ODI match after a thrashing in the home series against South Africa in the Test matches. Thanks, Vimal, for joining us and giving a valuable perspective of this ODI match between India and South Africa in Ranchi. Thanks a lot.